desire to live a better life? Who doesn't want to be their best selves and live their best lives? Affirm with me today. I desire to live my best life. I desire to live my best life. My life is getting better and better every day in every way. Paul gives us words of wisdom. Who has been that wise person, that sage in your life? Who has given you words of wisdom that's still in your mind, still in your heart, that you quote and live by every day? Let's honor these people. Let's celebrate those people as we reflect on Paul's words of wisdom. To the church of Ephesus, in Ephesians 5, he says to maximize opportunities, which means that God is always opening doors for us. Walk through them. God is always making ways for us. Utilize those resources wisely. Maximize opportunities. Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great people. Maximize those opportunities. See everything in your life as an opportunity. The Chinese symbol for opportunity and the symbol for crisis is the same symbol, which means depending on how you look at it, you'll see the situation as a crisis or an opportunity. I invite you today to change your perception on how you look at a situation and see it as an opportunity to make your life better. Another word of wisdom is that he gives in this chapter, verse 17 of 5, chapter 5. The first one in the verse 16 is to know God's will. God's will for me, God's will for you, God's will for all of us is absolute good. It is the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. God is not against you. God is for you. God desires good for you. God's will for you is good, says God. I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord. Thoughts of good, not evil, to bless you and to prosper you and to bring you into an expected end. Aha. God's will for you is absolute good, which means that all things are working for your good, working together, not against you, but for you, for your highest good, because you love God and are called according to God's purpose. God's will for me, for you, for all is good. When you enter a place of gratitude, thanksgiving, and appreciation, you start to see good. You start seeing God's goodness for you. You start receiving the blessings that God has for you instead of blocking them and pushing them away. You begin to recognize the lessons that God is teaching you rather than feeling like you are under judgment or facing spiritual warfare or demonic attack. Now, there's a lesson that I needed to learn for my soul's unfolding because God's will for me is absolute good. It doesn't matter what other people's motives or intentions are. The Bible says that what people meant for evil, God turns it around and uses it for good. So, know God's will for you. God's will for you is absolute good. What parent doesn't desire their offspring to have good in their lives, to live a good life? Consume in moderation. He says, don't be drunk with wine. This is in verse 18, but be filled with the Spirit, which means that you have to know what you can have none of because it's like kryptonite to you. You have to know what you can have a little of because too much takes you places you don't want to go. You have to know what you can have a lot of. You need to know your spinach and your kryptonite. You have to understand the balance is important for you. The Spirit of God will lead you and guide you into all truth and show you what your balance is. There's some things that you can have any of because you can look back over your life and see the negative impact and the consequences they have had for you. You need to know, you need none of that. Then there are some people who can have just a little of it. He says that he says just the way it was. Oh, he says that whatever it is, consume it in moderation. Too much of anything is not good. He's giving you a word of wisdom. He didn't say don't drink. He said don't be drunk with wine. But well, you know whether or not you can drink without getting drunk, without being